corner room where the sunlight streams, I see her Bible and faded hymns, old leather spines that once held prayer, now gathered dust in the morning air. She sang those songs with a quiet grace, now every note still fills this place. I flip through pages worn and torn, each hymn reminds me of her morn, where she'd hum low by the window pane, a melody to soothe our pain. Though voices fade and years move on, her faith remains in every song. She left hymns on the shelf, a legacy of faith herself. Each chorus rings like a guiding light through darkest storms and sleepless nights. No grand applause or gilded stage, just her voice lifted page by page. When I'm lost in doubt or feeling small, I turn to those hymns on the wall. They echo soft her gentle plea to trust in grace and let me be. No matter where my journeys dwell, her prayers live on in every Emmanuel. Some keep photographs, some keep rings, but what she gave were simple things. A book of songs, a voice so true, a faith to guide us through and through. She left hymns on the shelf so I could find her love myself. In every verse, in every line, her spirit sings beyond all time. Though she's gone, her praise won't end. In those hymnals I find my friend. I walked a path with broken dreams, bruised by life's unforgiving scheme. But she came through with steady hands, showed me trust that darkness bends. Her laughter lit a world so dim, she taught me how to love again. She never rushed, she never scorned, healed my heart with words unspoken. In gentle touch and patient grace, she opened love's enduring place. Now every smile I wear today is part of what she gave away. She taught me how to love again, how to mend where I had been broken. Her faith in me, her heart so kind, made me whole and redefined. Though storms may rage, I won't complain. She taught me how to love again. Some seek love in fleeting flames, but she showed how to heal the pains. Now when my heart begins to cave, I find her voice, my soul to save. She taught me how to love again. Her spirit guides me through each season. When faith was lost and fear held sway, her light restored my everyday. Though time moves on and tears may stain, I live in love she gave again. She'd sweep it clean by 6:30, a faded broom, 2 creaky bricks, her apron stained with flour and tea. That porch was more than just her seat. She'd wave at trucks that passed on by and hum to birds beneath the sky. Didn't chase the world or chase the storm. She just sat still and loved us more. She never left the porch but knew it all. Who broke a vase, who skipped the fall. She'd rock real slow with steady grace and somehow hold the whole darn place. She never traveled, flew or fought, but kept us close with every thought. Birthdays came and babies grew. Some left home like children do, but every Sunday after church we'd find her there, still on that perch. She never left the porch but knew it all. Who broke a vase, who skipped the fall. She'd rock real slow with steady grace and somehow hold the whole darn place. She never traveled, flew or fought, but kept us close with every thought. And when she passed, we left her there. That empty chair still held her prayer. She never left the porch, and now I see how much she moved inside of me. I sit there now with my own cup and feel her whisper lift me up. She didn't roam but gave us torch. That woman strong, who never left the porch.
When someone holds your hand just right, without a word they calm your night, and every fear you've ever known feels a little less when you're not alone. When you're truly loved, the sky turns kind. Even storms leave rainbows behind. There's a quiet peace, a steady light that warms your soul and holds you tight. You don't need riches or stars above. You've already got it all when you're truly loved. When someone sees the worst in you and stays to help you make it through. When their laughter feels like home, and even silence isn't alone. When you're truly loved, the sky turns kind. Even storms leave rainbows behind. There's a quiet peace, a steady light that warms your soul and holds you tight. You don't need riches or stars above. You've already got it all when you're truly loved. It's not in diamonds, it's not in gold, it's in a hand that won't let go. When you're truly loved, the world slows down. You find your place, you wear no crown, but you're a king in someone's eyes. And that's the kind of love that never dies. You don't need answers or reasons enough. You just breathe easy when you're truly loved.
I've written songs about moving on, about brand new days and feeling strong. But when the pen runs out of line, it's always your name that comes to mind. You're still my last verse, the one I hide, the words I whisper when I close my eyes. I sing of strength, I sing of a light, but end in silence every night. They never know, but it still hurts, 'cause you're still my last verse. You're not in my world, not anymore, but you still haunt that old back door. I see you in the autumn rain, in melodies I can't explain. You're still my last verse, the one I hide, the words I whisper when I close my eyes. I sing of strength, I sing of a light, but end in silence every night. They never know, but it still hurts, 'cause you're still my last verse. Some things don't fade, they just grow dim, but they still echo in every hymn. You're
still my last verse, the rhyme undone. They still echo in every old hymn. You're still my last verse, the rhyme undone, the quiet end I never outrun. I write of hope, I write of grace, but your goodbye won't leave that space. I've moved on, but love still stirs, 'cause you're still my last verse.
Dust on the cover, needle worn thin, old Hank's record, but I hear her again. It ain't her song, but Lord, it feels that way. That soft little lilt she had when she'd sway. The vinyl spins, the past plays true, and there she is, just me and you. She danced barefoot on kitchen tile, singing off key, but Lord, that smile. I'd laugh and hum just to see her shine. Now I play this track like it's frozen in time. Crackle and hiss can't drown the sound of her in this house still hanging around. Her voice in the old record player, like she never went anywhere. Every note feels like her hand spinning love I still don't understand. I close my eyes, the room turns warm. She's in the needle in every storm. I never fixed that skipping part, right where she'd laugh and steal my heart. So I let it play over again, looping love that never ends. Her voice in the old record player, a ghost in grooves, a midnight prayer. I ain't moved on, I just replay what she left behind that August day. The world moved on, but not this song. Her voice still lingers all night long.
She was singing soul in a downtown bar, high heels, big hair, trying to be a star. But the crowd wanted boots and a southern drawl, so she bought a hat and said, y'all. She's gone country, switched her song, talks about trucks and where she's from. Left the city, found a draw, now she's twanging hard at the Ivory Hall. She ain't lonely, she ain't blue, just found a way to break on through. She's all in for country, and country's all in too. He was playing jazz in a New York dive, slick black suit, barely getting by. Now he's wearing boots and jeans with holes, singing about whiskey and old dirt roads. He's gone country, ditched the sax, got a dobro and a Stetson hat. No more city smoking neon lights, he's moonshine picking every Friday night. He ain't broke
dancing in LA. Even hipsters talking hey, from the boardroom to the band. Everybody's got a fiddle in their hand. We've gone country.
Gray clouds roll in on an empty street. Cold drops fall where we used to meet. I pull my coat tight against the chill, but all I feel is your laughter still. Each raindrop taps a tender refrain. Her smile lingers in the rain. We danced once under that stormy sky. Your dress swirled as the winds ran high. You reached for me through sheets of gray, saying love can't wash us far away. Now when the heavens weep again, I see her light in every rain. Her smile lingers in the rain, like a rainbow after all the pain. When thunder roars and tears fall free, I feel her warmth come back to me. No storm can ever wash love's stain. Her smile lingers in the rain. Porch light glows through misty night, guiding me home by its gentle light. I reach for her hand in memory's haze, as droplets shine like childhood days. Though she's gone where the angels reign, I still find her in the rain. People run from storms and fear the cold, but her laughter taught me to be bold. So when the skies open wide again, I'll seek her face within the rain. Her smile lingers in the rain, a beacon bright when skies complain. When all is dark and hope seems thin, her light breaks through like love within. Though time moves on, I still remain. Her smile lingers in the rain. She never needed jewels or gold. Her treasure lay in stories told. With every prayer and every vow, she wore her faith like a simple brow. No crown of silver, no showy gown, just a humble heart that stood its ground. She'd rise before the morning light, hands folded soft, eyes shining bright. In church or field, in work or rest, her trust in God outshone the best. Neighbors whispered of her grace, how heaven found a resting place. She wore faith like a crown, held her head off the ground. No need for gold to weigh her down. She ruled her world, wearing faith like a crown. Children gathered at her knee, sang hymns she taught so tenderly. No grand cathedral could compare to love she poured through whispered prayer. When her days turned soft and warm, her faith remained unblemished, shorn. Now when sorrow finds my way, I think of how she used to say, hold fast to hope, let fear fall down, and wear your own faith like a crown. She wore faith like a crown, gave her best when night spun round. Though years have passed and she's not found, her legacy in us abounds. I'll walk this life with heaven bound, wearing faith like a crown. I remember running barefoot through the fields of gold, chasing after dreams too big to hold. Mama calling supper as the sky turned red, Daddy humming low while he fixed the shed. Oh, those simple days, where did they go? When a dollar felt like more than we'd ever known. No need for more than the sun and the rain. Life was just sweet tea and window panes. I'd give all I have to go back and stay in the heart of those simple days. We'd fish down by the creek with a rusty can, singing songs we barely could understand. The church bell rang, we all stood tall, knew every face behind those walls. Oh, those simple days, where did they go? When a dollar felt like more than we'd ever known. No need for more than the sun and the rain. Life was just sweet tea and window panes. I'd give all I have to go back and stay in the heart of those simple days. Now the roads are paved and the fields are gone, but in my heart they still live on. Oh, those simple days, I still see them clear, in the laugh
child or a song I hear. No need for more than a place to belong, and someone beside you to sing along. I'd give all I have to feel that way, to be back in those simple days.
A single look from her hazel eyes told me truths no words could disguise. Her smile lit up the darkest night and turned my wrongs into something right. No need for riches, no need for chance. She gave me the world in a glance. We sat on porches at twilight's fall, sip sweet tea neath the garden wall. One glance from her was all I need to know our hearts would always lead. Though time may shift and seasons dance, I still hold her world in a glance. She gave me the world in a glance, a promise made in an instant chance. When days grow cold and nights grow long, I close my eyes and feel her strong. No treasure could replace that romance. She gave me the world in a glance. Some chase fame, some chase gold, but her eyes were stories untold. In her gaze I found my home, a place where love could freely roam. She gave me the world in a glance, a love so true, a timeless dance. When life moves on and dreams advance, I still live in that world in a glance. No matter how far fate may prance, her gift remains in one glance. Down by the water where willows weep, morning dew lies in mounds so deep. I hear a whisper in every flow, her name carried where cold winds blow. Pebbles glisten beneath my feet, her laughter echoes each heartbeat. She fished there once at break of day, taught me patience in every way. Line in hand we'd watch sun gleam share our hopes and childhood dreams. Now the current runs so free, but her voice drifts back to me. Her name echoes in the creek, soft and clear, a song of love I still hold dear. When ripples dance and waters gleam, I feel her there in every stream. Though years have passed and lives can break, her name still echoes in the creek. Some chase thunder, some chase rain, but I chase echoes of her name. When world feels lost or I can't see, I lean to where the creek calls me. Her name echoes in the creek, rolling on the breeze, a gentle cry from memories. When life runs dry or hearts feel weak, I close my eyes, let her name speak. In every flow and every streak, her name echoes in the creek.
What if she called late one night just to ask if I'm doing right? Would my voice break? Would I be strong? Would I tell her I've moved on? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine or drop the guard? Would I let her in or keep my heart hard? I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love just like before. What if she called in the rain, saying she misses us again? Would I run or would I stay? Would I beg her not to walk away? What if she called? Would I confess that I still love her more, not less? Would I say I'm fine or drop the guard? Would I let her in or keep my heart hard? I don't know, I can't be sure, but I'd pray for love just like before. I keep the phone close by my side, though it stays silent every night. What if she called? Would I be hold her close, to love, to save? Or would I fall back into fear, lose her again, just like last year? I don't know, but deep inside I still wait for that one call tonight.
Two-bedroom frame on County Lane, leaky roof and window pane, no granite tops or chandelier, but somehow love lived louder here. She stitched the curtains from old sheets, scrubbed the floor till it showed heat, hung up smiles where walls had cracked, and painted hope where pain peeled back. She made the house a home with simple things, a coffee cup, a hymn she'd sing. No marble halls, no garden wall, just laughter loud in narrow hall. And every nail and every tone became pure gold when she made the house a home. She rocked the kids by closet light, turned cold beans into warm night, wrapped up hurt with one dish rag, and mended dreams in grocery bags. She made the house a home with simple things, a coffee cup, a hymn she'd sing. No marble halls, no garden wall, just laughter loud in narrow hall. And every nail and every tone became pure gold when she made the house a home. Some build with bricks, some build with stone, but she used love and faith alone. She made the house a home, and when she's gone, it's still her voice that leads me on. I sit and pray on kitchen floor, feel her in every open drawer. She didn't rule, she didn't roam, but she changed the world when she made this house a home. As the swing still creaks in the morning breeze, where she once sat with coffee and peace, her shawl still hangs by the weathered rail. The porch remembers each quiet tale. That old screen door still sighs hello like it did when she hummed real low with biscuits baked in her hairpin tight. She'd sing us through the fading light. The porch still holds her song, you see, in every breeze and every every tree. The boards may crack, the paint may peel, but her voice lingers warm and real. She may be gone, but not too long. The porch still hums her evening song. There's dust on the chair she used to rock, and time's left whispers in every clock. But when the fireflies start their glow, that melody returns real slow. The porch still holds her song, you see, in every night, in every key, like gospel sweet or lullabies. It rises soft 'neath southern skies. Though heaven claimed where she belongs, this porch still sings her heart in songs. She taught us love through simple things like folded sheets and angel wings. Now every dusk and every dawn, this porch plays on, though she is gone. Yes, the porch still holds her song so true. In wood and wind and sky so blue, it hums of grace, of gentle pride, of the woman who once stood outside. We sit in silence, but not for long, 'cause the porch, it still holds her song.
Crack one cold, let the jukebox play that same old song I heard yesterday. Bartender knows just what I need, a little lost love and a little more speed. So crack one cold, turn it up loud, let the pedal steel cry while I drown it out. No use calling, she won't come back, so I'll stay right here at this corner tap. Yeah, she left me warm, now I'm feeling bold. So bartender, crack one cold. There's a stool with my name and it fits just fine. My heart's off duty, but my mouth's on time. Don't give me water, don't give me tea, just give me that can with a memory. So crack one cold, turn it up loud, let the pedal steel cry while I drown it out. No use calling, she won't come back, so I'll stay right here at this corner tap. Yeah, she left me warm, now I'm feeling bold. So bartender, crack one cold. Don't talk advice, don't say her name, just pour me something that don't feel the same. So crack one cold, let the world spin slow, let me toast to love that let me go. She's long gone, but this beer ain't old. So bartender, crack one cold. Yeah, just bartender, crack one cold.
There it sat by her old perfume, folded neat in her dressing room. Just 4 lines in her graceful hand, but they shook me more than I could stand. No date, no name, just ink gone light, but I read it slow in the morning light. Some things you lose but still hold near. I loved you once, I'm always here. That note by her mirror still haunts my soul, like a whisper caught in a cotton roll. She said little, but she said enough. Words soft as dust, yet carved so tough. I left, I wandered, but truth draws clearer in that note by her mirror. Her brush still rests where she last laid it, and her perfume fades, but I can't trade it. Her smile in a frame still catches the dawn, like she's right here, but long gone. That note by her mirror still haunts my soul, like a whisper caught in a cotton roll. She said little, but she said enough. Words soft as dust, yet carved so tough. I left, I wandered, but truth draws clearer in that note by her mirror. I never wrote back, I never knew. Some goodbye comes dressed in blue. That note by her mirror, yellow with time, still echoes softly in this heart of mine. Love never shouted, it just stayed near. In the ink she left on the mirror clear. Some words are forever, some disappear, but she's still here by her mirror.
She'd hum a hymn with curlers in her hair, steam rising from the kitchen there. That floral dress she saved all week, worn every Sunday, soft and meek. She tied with a faded bow, walking slow like she already knows that heaven might not look like much, but it smells like flower and feels like touch. That Sunday was her favorite dress, signed out with care and no regrets. It held her laughter, stitched her prayers, wore it like grace in folding chairs. Now it hangs in a closet near, still smells like faith, still feels like here. She never missed a second pew, hands held tight like the morning dew. And when that choir began to rise, you could see God in her eyes. The Sunday was her favorite dress, the one she wore to hide the mess. But in that cotton blue and white, she looked like mercy bathed in light. Now I hold it when I'm lost in fear, still smells like faith, still feels like here. Some folks keep photos, some keep rings. I keep her dress and how she'd sing. Sunday was her favorite dress, and now it holds what she confessed. Each thread of verse, each button piece, a quiet place my heart won't cease. Though she's gone, she's ever near, still smells like faith, still feels like here.
To stay up talking past midnight, dreaming about a world bathed in our light. Now we sit in silence, miles apart, two broken pieces from a single heart. What we became, I don't understand. From lovers close to strangers' plan, we built a fire, then let it fade. We lost the vows that we once made. I miss the touch, I miss the flame, but most of all, I miss what we became. There's dishes clean, the bed still made, but no one calls the plans we laid. We used to dance in the morning rain. Now we just count what's left of the game. What we became, I don't understand. From lovers close to strangers' plans, we built a fire, then let it fade. We lost the vows that we once made. I miss the touch, I miss the flame, but most of all, I miss what we became. We didn't break, we just let go of all the things we used to know. What we became still haunts my mind. The love we lost, the years we signed. I'd trade the comfort, I'd trade the name, to hold again what we became.
Boss man's talking about deadlines again. My coffee's cold and I'm missing the wind. Outside sunny, but I'm stuck in here, counting down hours and sipping root beer. But it's noon in Nashville, 5 in Belize. Somewhere out there they're feeling the breeze. I might be here, but my heart's on a bay, sipping something strong with nothing to say. Hey, I ain't lazy, just done for the day. It's always time to drift away.
going and phones won't stop. Paper stack looking like a mountain top, but there's a bar stool calling my name, with lime and rum and a beachside flame. Yeah, it's noon in Dallas, 5 in St. Croix. Somewhere they're raising a glass with joy. I might be stuck in a suit and tie, but I'm already gone in my mind's eye. Hey, call it crazy, I call it play. It's always time to drift away. You know what time it is? I don't know, but it sure ain't work time. Somewhere, someone's got a drink in their hand. Let's join them. Yeah, it's noon in Memphis, 5 in Key West. Time to trade that desk for a hammock and rest. I might be here, but not to stay. Got beach dreams on layaway. Hey, life's too short, wait all day. It's always time to drift away.
There's a corner booth at Rosie's Grill, where we sat every Friday still. Coffee cold, but hearts were warm. You'd laugh and brush my sleeve in foam. We carved our names in that old wood, back when forever felt so good. The waitress knew your pie by heart, and I knew you'd hate to part. But the jukebox plays a lonesome tune, and the lights don't shine like they used to. I still stop by, though you're not there. Pretend you're across from me in that chair. No matter what life recreates, that corner booth still waits. Changed the menu, repainted the walls, took down the photos from the halls. But I see you clear as day, by the window sipping sweet cafe. But the jukebox plays a lonesome tune, and the lights don't shine like they used to. I still stop by, though you're not there. Pretend you're across from me in that chair, even if time hesitates. That corner booth still waits. And sometimes I talk out loud, get a few looks from the crowd. But love like ours don't just fade, it lingers in the place we made. The jukebox hums a softer tune. The evening hush feels just like June. And though your smile's a memory, it's still sitting there across from me. For all that fate complicates, that corner booth still waits. Rooster calls and kettle sings, sunlight spills on simple things. Floor still creaks beneath my feet like it did when she'd hum so sweet. The oven's off, but I swear it's true. The morning smells like she still do. Checkered cloth, that old red pan, she used to cook with love, not plans. Flour in the air, soft and light, rolling pin dancing left and right. And though her hands are gone from view, the scent brings back her morning brew. The morning smells like her biscuits warm, like quiet love in a southern storm. She'd wake the house with just a song and butter love where hearts belong. Though time moves on and days are new, each sunrise still brings me to you. There's jam jars lined upon the sill, still sealed with care, they always will. And though the plates don't clink the same, the breakfast table speaks her name. I sit alone, yet not quite so. Her recipe still feeds my soul. Yes, the morning smells like her biscuits, friend, like sweet beginnings that never end. And in that scent, I hear her call through butter dough and love so small. She's gone in flesh, but here she stands, still baking peace with unseen hands. That old screen door still creaks like it used to, and the swing still sways with the morning dew. The porch light's dim, but it always stays on like it's waiting for a boy long gone. Mama said, we leave it for your son, in case one day you come back where you're from. I chased dreams far and let years fly, but that soft light never said goodbye. There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper of grace through nights so long, there's always a porch light left on. Daddy's boots still sit by the old back door, and Mama's prayers still float through the floor. No questions asked when I walk back in, just a hug and coffee warm from within. There's a porch light left on in a world that moves fast, in a house full of yesterdays built to last. Even when I wandered, even when I strayed, it lit the way home no matter how late. Like a whisper whisper of grace through nights so long. There's always a porch light left on. We all need a place where love won't fade, where someone waits, come what may. There's a porch light left on at the end of the lane, where the gravel remembers my first name. Even when roads pull hearts apart, that light still burns in Mama's heart, like a quiet hymn through dusk till dawn. There's always a porch light left on.
Someone to hold at night, doesn't mind if I don't always get it right. A front porch laugh and a second cup, someone who don't need nothing but love. I ain't got much, but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you looking for her, could that be you? Want it, a smile that feels like home, someone to dance when the radio's low. A Sunday dress or a ball cap worn, it don't take much to keep me warm. I ain't got much, but a steady heart, a beat-up truck, and a humble start. But I'll open doors and mean what I say. I'll write your name in my prayers each day. If you're out there and you want me to, I'm looking for her. Could that be you? No mansion, no diamond ring, but I'll give you forever, forever and everything. I ain't got much, but a steady heart, a front porch swing, and a backyard star. But I'll kiss your hand and tuck you in, be your fool and your best friend. So if you're lonely and you need one too, I'm looking for her.
down by that old town fair. Cotton candy sweet and warm night air. Your eyes caught mine beneath the neon glow, and time stood still, didn't you know? You laughed when I stuttered your name. My cowboy hat felt a little plain. You reached for my hand as the Ferris wheel spun. One ride changed me, and now you're the one. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss. We danced by the stands where the lights would hum, played our song on the juke till it was done. I held you close under that cotton cloud sky, swore I'd love you till the day I died. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss. Now I'm older, roads are taking me far, but nothing shines brighter than that evening star. When you smiled and whispered, hold me tight, I still see that moment in the pale moonlight. I'd give it all to go back in time to that summer night when you were mine. Your lips on mine, first love, sweet bliss. Oh girl, let me go back to that first kiss.
There's a photo framed in Mama's hall, taken in June round Grandpa's stall. Daddy smiles and Mama beams, and I'm that kid with skinned up jeans. But off to the side, not quite in line, is my big brother, hat pushed behind. No spotlight grin, no polished shirt, just quiet eyes behind the dirt. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight. In the photo I know, he hauled the hay when no one looked. He patched my bike but never took a single word for what he gave. Just pass me that, or you be brave. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight. In the photo I know, we lost him young, without much sound, but still he walks that patch of ground. The quiet one in the photo there still makes me stand, still makes me stare. They all recall the baby's face. I see the soul who held our place. He ain't in focus, ain't full show, but he's the one I still carry from that photo.
Through every fight, through every tear, through all the nights you weren't near, through all the times I couldn't say I loved you then, I loved you anyway. I loved you still, through broken dreams, through all the silence in between. Even when you walked away, even when I made you stay. Though hearts can bend, though time can kill, I never stopped, I loved you still. Through years gone by, through every dawn, through all the ways we both moved on. In every face, in every place, I searched for you, I found your trace. I loved you still, through distance wide, through all the doubts I tried to hide. Even when the words ran dry, even when I couldn't try. Though love may fade, though wind stands still inside my soul, I loved you still. Though you're long gone, I feel you still. I won't ask back, I won't demand. I'll just stand here, an honest man. Though life moves on and hearts may fill, I loved you then. and I love you still.
He built a barn with hands like oak, spoke with looks, not words he spoke, taught me how to bait a line, but never once said, son, you're mine. We fixed the fence, we mowed the land. He passed me tools, not praise or plans. And when I left for college town, he just said, keep your tires down. If I could tell my father now, I'd say the things pride won't allow, that every night each grunt he made was worth more than the words I've saved. He's gone, but Lord, I still know how I'd speak with tears if I could tell my father now. I raised my boy with softer hands, but still I find I understand why Dad stood tall and kept it lean. Love don't always need a scene. If I could tell my father now, I'd say the things pride won't allow, that every night each grunt he made was worth more than the words I've saved. He's gone, but Lord, I still know how I'd speak with tears if I could tell my father now. I wear his boots, I keep his chair, talk to him like he is there. If I could tell my father now, I'd thank him deep and show him how the man I am is half his voice, the quiet kind that left no choice. He never asked, he just endowed, but I'd hold him close if I could tell my father now. Daddy laid the boards by hand, Mama sewed curtains from an old feed bag. One porch light, one gravel drive, and a love that kept the roof alive. It ain't big, it ain't grand, just 4 strong walls and a piece of land. But it's where I learned to pray and fight, to work all day and sleep at night. No matter how far I've gone, that little house still feels like home, back where I belong. Mama's voice through a screen door swing,
secondhand bike. But a childhood full of stars at night. It ain't big, it ain't grand, just 4 strong walls and a piece of land. But it's where I learned to pray and fight, to work all day and sleep at night. No matter how far I've gone, that little house still feels like home, back where I belong. Now my kids run through those same old halls, and I hear my father in my draw. It ain't big, it ain't grand, but it's still the best I've ever had. Where roots grow deep and love stays strong, where every right came from a wrong. No matter how far I've gone, that little house still feels like home, back where I belong. Fog rolled low on an old dirt road. I was driving slow, heading home alone. Pulled off near a chapel sign to stretch my legs and clear my mind. The moon hung cold in a silent sky, not a soul around, not a single light. Then I heard a voice from behind the trees, whispering low through the winter breeze. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crosses grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to show, there's a shadow on the highway, and he never walks alone. He wore a hat pulled low and boots worn thin, eyes like ash with a haunted grin. He tipped his head, said, "Boy, you're late," then vanished through the rusted gate. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crosses grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to
Didn't quote a single verse, didn't preach when life got worse. No Bible marked with colored lines, just hands that worked and eyes that shine. She showed her faith with bread she baked and every silent prayer she'd made. She ironed shirts and packed my lunch, sang hymns low while we ate brunch. Wasn't loud, but heaven heard each kindness in her daily word. No stage, no crowd, no Sunday show, but grace was in each seed she'd sow. Her faith was in the doing, in the sweeping and the stewing, in the way she held the door, and how she knelt on kitchen floor. She walked with God, not by display, but step by step, in quiet ways. Some folks praise with the choir's grand. She just held a neighbor's hand, and when she passed, the church bell rang. The pews were full, the heaven sang. Her faith was in the doing, in her giving, in her brewing, in every hug, in every grace, in love she left around this place. She didn't need the world to see. God knew her heart, and that's enough for me. She walks in slow, like a midnight flame, eyes like smoke, and she knows my name. I wear this ring, but I feel that heat, and suddenly my world ain't so concrete. I'm standing close to the fire, and I know I should turn away, but the burn feels like desire, and I can't seem to walk away. It's a war inside, and I can't break free. I'm caught between the fire and the man I wanna be, and the man I wanna be. Her voice is sweet, like a siren call, and I'm just weak enough to fall. She ain't done nothing wrong just yet, but I'm losing sleep and breaking sweat. I'm standing close to the fire, and I know I should turn away, but the burn feels like desire, and I can't seem to walk away. It's a war inside, and I can't break free. I'm caught between the fire and the man I wanna be. I swore I'd never cross that line, but right now it's looking thin and fine. I know it's looking thin and fine. I'm standing close to the fire, saying prayers I still believe. One more look and I might retire.
walk down gravel roads in worn out shoes, waving at folks like they held her truth. With daisies blooming where her heels had passed, she left more beauty than the world could grasp. She hummed like Sunday, soft and sure, bringing joy where the heart felt poor. Kids would smile, dogs would race, just to feel her kindness in that place. She left spring in her steps, sunshine in her wake, like the warmth of a pie Mama used to bake. Her laugh was a breeze that danced with the trees. Her presence was calm like the hush before peace. She never said much, but the whole town knew. Wherever she walked, wildflowers grew. She'd leave a pie on a neighbor's chair and gospel tunes floating through the air. She never asked for praise or fame, just wanted love to know her name. She left spring in her steps, hope in the rain, a melody soft that still sings in my brain. You'd see her once and feel brand new, like Sunday socks in Easter blue. Though time moves on, I still believe she left more than steps, she left me reprieve. Now the road's the same, but not quite bright, without her smile, without her light. But every April when robins return, I swear I feel her, and flowers burn. She left spring in her steps, love without end. She taught the soil how to mend. Her shadow soft like a hymn unsaid, a living prayer where memories tread. And when I walk that road today, I smile, 'cause she walked this way.
Late again, I smile and nod like I ain't been down this road a time or two. But sugar, I've got secrets too. So who's playing who and who don't care? Who's got perfume on their collar? Baby, who put it there? We both play it cool like nothing's wrong, but we're humming lies in our favorite song. It's a dance for two we both see through. So tell me, darling, who's playing who? You've got a friend that always calls, I've got numbers I don't recall. We act like love is still brand new, but we both know it's just not true. So who's playing who and who don't care? Who's got perfume on their collar, baby? Who put it there? We both play it cool like nothing's wrong, but we're humming lies in our favorite song. It's a dance for two we both see through. So tell me, darling, who's playing who? We could end it, or we could lie, or just keep dancing till goodbye. So who's playing who and who gets burned? Who's gonna cry when the tables turn? We both play
She didn't cry, she didn't beg, just kissed my cheek and turned her head. No suitcase slammed, no slamming door, just quiet steps across the floor. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. Her eyes were calm, like setting sun, like she had made peace with what's been done. I stood in place, too late to speak, and watched her walk without a streak. It's not the leaving I recall, it's not the end, not the fall, but the silence in her final show. That's what broke me. The way she let me go. No fight, no flame, no last please stay. Just love that faded and walked away. They say goodbye should hurt and loud, but hers was soft and twice as proud. It's not the leaving I regret, it's all the words I never said. She gave me love and I lost slow, but I'll never shake. The way she let me go. No drama, no storm, just letting be. And that's the part that's still with me.
She'd rise with the sun, boots in the dew, hands in the soil like the sky told her to. Rows of roses, marigold pride, the garden was where her heart would hide. She whispered to seeds like they had names, each bloom a story, never quite the same. She said love grows in roots you tend, and broken things can bloom again. The way her garden grows, with mercy and with time, each petal holds a memory, each leaf a sacred line. You'll find her in the daisies, her strength in every stem, and in the breeze that bends the grass, you'll feel the touch of them. No need to say goodbye, just walk where her soul shows. You'll know she's near, and by the way her garden grows. There's a swing by the lilac, she used to hum a tune so soft it still makes me numb. And though the weeds try to claim her place, every spring her spirit takes back space. The way her garden grows, with faith and subtle grace, with colors that outlive her in time's unhurried pace. You'll find her in the lavender, her warmth in every rain, and in the silence of the dusk, she calls me home again. She's not gone, she just chose to live where her garden grows. She said love is water and hope is sun. If you give them enough, new life will come. The way her garden grows, it tells me what is true, that even when she's far from sight, her love still breaks through. Among the thorns, among the rose, she still lives here, in the way her garden grows.
If only I'd called, if only I'd stayed, if only I'd listened to the words she prayed, if only I'd seen the hurt in her smile, if only I'd held her just one more mile. One more if only, one more try, one more chance to not say goodbye. I'd trade tomorrow, I'd trade my pride to stand with her, right by her side. But dreams don't bend and time won't lie, so I live with one more. If only tonight, if only I'd fought, not turned away, if only love had more to say, if only I'd known that she was done, I'd have chased her down, I'd have made her run home. One more if only, one more try, one more chance to not say goodbye. I'd trade tomorrow, I'd trade my pride to stand with her, right by her side. But dreams don't bend and time won't lie, so I live with one more. If only tonight, if only hearts could speak out loud, mine would beg her name in every crowd. One more if only, one more day to tell her I'd have changed the way I held her love,
rest of my life.
Morning light leaked through the blinds, soft and still, but peace I couldn't find, till I saw the table set with grace, coffee hot, a gentle smile on her face. She'd rise before the world could groan, with hands of steel wrapped round my own, said face the day with faith, not fear, her quiet words I long to hear. Her strength woke me at dawn, lifted me to stand when shadows haunted my mind, and I could not command. She gave me courage in those early hours, a love that blossomed like desert flowers, though life was hard and nights were long. Her strength woke me at dawn. I tracked her steps down the country lane, watched her kneel and pray through every pain, her sacrifice a guiding song. She showed me right when all felt wrong. Now I carry that torch each day, when doubts invade and lead astray. I recall her faith so strong, and find my own at dawn. Her strength woke me at dawn, lifted me to stand when trouble stormed around my heart. She placed me in her hands. I pass her legacy to my own son, so he can rise as she has done. Though time moves on and years aren't long, her strength still wakes me at dawn. Lifted me to stand when shadows haunted my mind, and I could not command. She gave me courage in those early hours, a love that blossomed like desert flowers, though life was hard and nights were long. Her strength woke me at dawn.
I heard her laugh across the room, that same sweet sound I once called to. But this time it wasn't meant for me. It danced through air, then set me free. Her laugh in someone else's arms still cuts through me like soft alarms. No blame to place, no fight to find, just echoes of a love behind. She moved on with all her charms and left her laugh in someone else's arms. used to be the reason why her eyes would shine, her tears ran dry. Now she leans close, her head tilted back, while I fade into memory's track. Her laugh in someone else's arms still cuts through me like soft alarms. No blame to place, no fight to find, just echoes of a love behind. She moved on with all her charms and left her laugh in someone else's arms. I won't disturb, I won't rewind. Some smiles weren't meant to stay mine. Her laugh in someone else's light still haunts me deep on lonesome nights. But if she's happy, if it's real, then maybe someday I'll learn to heal and bless the joy that disarms. Her laugh in someone else's arms. I won't disturb, I won't rewind. Some smiles weren't meant to stay mine.
Got a little truck, got a little dog, got a little house made out of wood and log, got a little porch and a squeaky swing, but it don't take much to make my heart sing. It's the simple things, the tiny stuff, cup of joe and a little bit of love. Don't need much, just a place to be with the ones I love sitting next to me. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of rain, a little bit of crazy in my little brain. Life don't need to be big and bold. The simple things are solid gold. Got a little job, pays just fine. Got a little break around lunchtime. Got a little kiss from my sweet wife, and a little more joy in this simple life. It's the simple things, the tiny stuff, cup of joe and a little bit of love. Don't need much, just a place to be with the ones I love sitting next to me. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of rain, a little bit of crazy in my little brain. Life don't need to be big and bold. The simple things are solid gold. Yeah, the simple things are solid gold.
Mama kept her Bible by the bed, with a ribbon round the page where Jesus bled. Another one marked song she used to sing when life felt like a heavy thing. There was one for Dad and one for Grace, tied gently where her teardrops traced. I never asked what colors meant, but I knew each one was heaven sent. Ribbons in her Bible, soft and worn, holding every trial we had borne. They whispered prayers I couldn't say, and held my hand from far away. She never said too much aloud, but her love was wrapped in faith somehow. Now it's mine, this leather book. Still smells like home if you stop and look. I thumb the pages she once read, hear her voice inside my head. Ribbons in her Bible, soft and worn, holding every trial we had borne. They whispered prayers I couldn't say, and held my hand from far away. Though she's gone, I feel her vow, her faith still holds me even now. No sermons loud, no grand parade, just silent strength that never swayed. Ribbons in her Bible, years have flown, but they still point me safely home. A quiet grace I never earned, but through her love I've slowly learned that faith's not shown in mighty crowds, but in ribbons soft and bowed and proud.
You left your keys, you took your name, you packed your dreams, left me the blame. But one thing stayed, through right and wrong, I still got you in that one song. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum the tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice, I let you go. I stayed alone, but in my heart I kept your song. It's worn and scratched on that old tape, but every word still holds your shape. The line you wrote, you'll always be, still cuts through like a memory. I kept your song, though you moved on. It plays each night when the world feels gone. I hum the tune, I hear your voice in every note. I had no choice,
kept your song. Maybe you forgot the chords we made, but here they live, they never fade. I kept your song when words ran dry, when love was lost and dreams said goodbye. It's not about you coming back, it's just a place I can't unpack. You're gone for good, and life goes on, but I'm still here, and I kept your song.
He built a porch with his two bare hands, fixed up a roof when the storms began. She made a home with a gentle touch. They didn't have much, but it was enough. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No shiny gold, no fancy car, just a worn out couch and an old guitar. But love like that don't need no height, just a heart full of hope and a house full of light. Kissed her cheek every single day, even when the bills piled up in the way. She made do with a thrift store dress, said we may be broke, but we sure feel blessed. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No diamond rings, no weekend flights, just coffee for two and the soft porch light. And love like that don't need no height, just a heart full of hope and a house full of light. Years rolled on, their hair turned gray, but they still held hands every day. Kids moved out, the world moved fast, but their kind of love was built to last. Still living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, rocking on the front porch without a care. No need for riches, they got it right, just hearts full of hope and a house full of light. Yeah, love like that don't fade with night, it shines even more in a house full of light.
Started walking downtown past the diner, her smile the same but looking finer.
almost waved but dropped my eyes, till I caught a glimpse that stopped my stride. It hung just low beneath her shirt, where hearts once danced and time once hurt. Not on her hand, but close to skin. The ring I gave way back when. The ring on her chain don't shine like gold, but holds more fire than tales I've told. She moved on, but not away. She kept that love in her own way. No vows remain, no license claim, but she still wears the ring on her chain. Had our time, then life got loud. We broke in silence, not in proud. I thought she tossed that thing aside. Turns out it stayed real close to pride. The ring on her chain don't shine like gold, but holds more fire than tales I've told. She moved on, but not away. She kept that love in her own way. No vows remain, no license claim, but she still wears the ring on her chain. Some folks forget what once was true. Some carry it like she do. Now I won't call, I won't intrude, but Lord, it shook me where I stood. She looked ahead, but her neck swayed like love remembered, not replayed. And I just smiled through old refrain for the girl with my ring on her chain.
In the heat just to stay alive. Told my boss class, running from the law and burning gas. We didn't know much, but we knew we were free, back by the river, just her and me. Radio up with a country tune, mud on the tires and the heat of June. Mama said, boy, don't you be no fool, but I learned more there than I ever did in school. Down by the river where the cold water ran, we were raising Cain and holding hands, sipping sweet tea, skipping class, running from the law and burning gas. We didn't know much, but we knew we were free, back by the river, just her and me. She left town, I stayed behind, but I still go there in my mind, to that muddy bank and the July sky, where we kiss like we never say goodbye. Down by the river where the cold water ran, we were raising Cain, holding hope, sipping sweet tea, skipping class, running from the law and burning gas. We didn't know much, but we knew we were free, back by the river, just her and me.
She wore her locket close to her heart, said this keeps our story when we're apart. A faded photo tucked inside of two young souls on their wedding night. No diamond gleam, no gold to show, just simple love in a gentle glow. I found it lying on her dresser top, her chain still warm, she'd never stop. Cherishing that simple sign, a promise made with hands entwined. When I was lost, I'd touch that chain and feel her love run through my veins. She wore love like a locket, close and true, a piece of her heart always carried through. When storms rolled in, that charm would sway, a constant light to guide my way. Though she's gone, her memory won't fade, 'cause she wore love like a locket, and it stayed. Now I keep it where a perfume lies, a testament beneath these skies. When nights get dark, I lift it high and hear her voice in every sigh. No need to ask where she might be, her love still wrapped around me. Some folks chase treasures far and wide, but hers was simple faith and pride. A little chain, a little light to warm my soul each lonely night. She wore love like a locket, close and true, a piece of her heart always carried through. And though she's gone, her spirit stays in that small charm in countless ways. I'll hold it tight until my days are through, 'cause she wore love like a locket, and it's my truth.
She made my coffee, kissed my cheek, stayed up late when I couldn't sleep, held her tears when I was cold, still came back when I lost control. She loved me then more than I knew. Through the silence, through the truth, I missed the signs, I missed her eyes. Too lost in pride to realize. Now I replay where I have been, and I know she loved me then. She wrote me songs I never sang, left little notes I never thanked, waited out my storms alone, built a home I never called home. She loved me then more than I knew. Through the silence, through the truth, I missed the signs, I missed her eyes. Too lost in pride to realize. Now I replay where I have been, and I know she loved me then. It wasn't grand, it wasn't loud, but love like hers don't need a crowd. She loved me then, and I was blind to the kindest heart I'd ever find. Now she's gone, and I pretend, but I still break, 'cause she loved me then. Never told you how the moon looked brighter when you'd laugh at night with the porch light flickering. I never said how your hands held me steady when the world spun fast and I wasn't ready. These are the things I never said, words that stayed inside my head. You needed more than just my gaze. You needed love in spoken ways. Now I lie awake, tears in my bed, chasing the things I never said. Never whispered how I feared the day you'd grow tired of the man who couldn't say how much you meant, how proud I'd been to love a heart so true, so thin. These are the things I never said, that stayed inside my head. You needed more than never said. Now it's too late, you're gone from view, and I'm talking to shadows that look like you. These are the things I never spoke, promises lost and silence I broke. If I could turn back, I'd start again. Say it loud and say it then, but now it's just echoes in my chest of the things I never said.
Night falls gentle on this hollow land. Moonbeams dance upon my hand. I trace the sky but find no star that shines like she did from afar. Though constellations flame may wane, her light outlasts the Milky Plain. She'd point upward with simple grace, say look for hope in life's embrace. Her eyes would glimmer 'neath the sky, reminding me that love won't die. Now when the heavens feel unknown, I seek her glow, a light my own. Stars fade, but her light remains, a beacon through life's joys and pains. When darkness spreads and paths grow dim, I find her warmth shining within. Though night grows cold and fleeting grains, her love shines on. When stars fade, some find comfort in distant gleams, but her soft glow outlives dreams. When all the cosmos drifts away, her light still guides me through each day. Stars fade, but her light remains, carved in hearts, not just in plains. When future fades and memories wane, her radiance still will sustain. Though sky may empty of refrains, her light endures after stars fade.
There's a dusty road runs past the old oak tree, worn down by time, but it's home to me. Every rock and bend I know by name. That's where I grew, that's where I came. It's the road that raised me mile by mile, taught me how to fall, how to rise, how to smile. It's seen my tears, my first young love. It's held
push come to shove, I've traveled far, but I still see that old dirt path, the road that raised me. Barefoot summers, winters in the snow, chasing down the sunsets, taking life slow. Daddy's old truck rattling down that lane, I still hear the echo of his voice playing. Yeah, it's the road that raised me mile by mile, taught me how to fall, how to rise, how to smile. It's seen my tears, my first young love. It's held my dreams, it's push come to shove. I've traveled far, but I still see that old dirt path, the road that raised me. They say you can't go back, but I disagree. That road's still there, it's part of me. It's the road that raised me mile by mile, carved in my soul like a country mile, where the past is close and the heart runs free. I'll always belong to the road that raised me.
It leaned to the left, the roof would leak, the porch light buzzed, the floorboards creaked. But Lord, that place was warm and right. 2 kids in love, 1 sleepless night. We painted walls in borrow blue, hung wedding cards with tape and glue, laughed through bills we couldn't pay, danced barefoot in the month of May. The house we let go still lives in me, though they paved the yard and cut the tree. It wasn't brick, it wasn't bone, but it held more than we ever told. We signed and sold, let memories flow, but I still ache for the house we let go. Now some folks mow what used to grow, and kids ride bikes where lilies showed. But every time I pass that street, my fingers twitch, my heart skips beat. The house we let go still lives in me, though they paved the yard and cut the tree. It wasn't brick, it wasn't bone, but it held more than we ever told. We signed and sold, let memories flow, but I still ache for the house we let go. They say a home is just 4 walls, but ours still whispers in the halls. The house we let go don't hold our name,
but every board still burns like flame. We built a life, we lost, we grew, and I still drive by just to view. It's gone, I know, but it won't go, 'cause I still live in the house we let go. Patch by patch, stitch by stitch, she sewed through poor and little rich. Old shirt, Sunday dress, and jeans too tight, all woven into warmth at night. Her fingers hurt, her back would ache, but not one thread was a mistake. She said, this blanket ain't just for show, it's stories only family knows. The blanket she sewed still keeps me warm in winter's howl or summer storm. It's frayed at the edge, but strong at heart, like her love stitched in every part. She may be gone, but I still hold the blanket she sewed. There's Grandpa's flannel from '62, my sister's lace when she said I do, a piece from the day we brought Dad home, and Mama's tears when we felt alone. The blanket she sewed still keeps me warm in winter's howl or summer storm. It's frayed at the edge, but strong at heart, like her love stitched in every part. She may be gone, but I still hold the blanket she sewed. When my child cries late at night, I wrap them in her thread-thin light. The blanket she sewed, passed down in time, a quilt of grace, a love divine. No diamond shines, no gold can show what lives inside the blanket she sewed. I stumbled once when I was young, lost my way and felt undone. She took my hand and wiped my tears, said, son, I'll hold you through your fears. Her voice was soft, her faith was sure. In every trial she was my cure. When burdens weighed and nights were long, I leaned on her like a hopeful song. Her grace carried me through the night, lifted me to face the morning light. When I how to live through every trial. I could see her grace. It carried me. Now that I'm older, I understand why she gave more than this world demands. Her hugs were prayers, her words were balm. She led me back to faith's sweet calm. I pass that grace along today in the little things I do and say. So when my children lose their way, they'll know her love will never stray. Her grace carried me through the night, lifted me to face the morning light. When I had nothing left to give, her mercy showed me how to live through every trial. I could see her grace. It carried me.
There's a box beneath my bed, full of words I never said, pages torn, ink turned gray, of all the things I meant to say. Letters I never sent, love I never showed, thoughts of you I still don't outgrow. Each line a piece of what I miss, each fold a silent broken kiss. I wrote, I wept, my heart was spent on letters never sent. I told you sorry on page 4. I begged you back 100 more. I dreamed of us in every line, but dreams don't cross that faded spine. Letters I never sent, love I never showed, thoughts of you I still don't outgrow. Each line a piece of what I miss, each fold a silent broken kiss. I wrote, I wept, my heart was spent on letters I never sent. I keep them close, though they won't fly. They hold the words where love won't die. Letters I never sent, but can't erase. They hold your smile, they hold your praise. And if someday you find them true, you'll know I always thought of you. My love was real, my soul was bent in every letter I never sent. found love in California. A wedding made the morning news. Some folks hit the lotto, some singers got the blues. But tucked between the weather and a sail on Valentine wine was a story about a man who lost it all, down on page 9. Just a headline for a heartache, just a byline for goodbye. No one knows the way she walked away, or the tears I still hide. While the world spins loud and flashy, I'm fading like a sign. Just another broken soul, down on page 9. There's a photo of a soldier, there's a story on the dial, and somewhere in the crossword is a clue that spells somehow. But no one reads the little lines where quiet sorrows shine. They'll never see the piece of me, down on page 9. Just a headline for a heartache, just a byline for goodbye. No one knows the way she walked away, or the tears I still hide. While the world spins loud and flashy, I'm fading like a sign. Just another broken soul, down on page 9. Trash, but I'm still stuck in black and white, living in a story no one writes, down on page 9.
I race, I find more peace in a slower pace. I don't chase things like I used to do. Now I just sit and watch the sky turn blue. The more I live, the more I see that love don't need to shout to be. A touch, a smile, a quiet word can speak the loudest when it's heard. I don't regret what I've been through. The more I live, the more I value. I used to hold grudges like they were gold. Now I let go and I feel whole. The things that broke me now make sense. Time turns pain into common sense. The more I live, the more I see that love don't need to shout to be. A touch, a smile, a quiet word can speak the loudest when it's heard. I don't regret what I've been through. The more I live, the more I value you. And the mirror don't scare me anymore. It shows a man I'm grateful for. The more I live, the more I give, the less I need
beside you.